All right, so what we're going to check out today is we're going to look at a couple of exercises, what we call muscle energy techniques, or some isometric holds to really prime those shoulders to get you ready to do some upper body work, or if you have some shoulder pain, this will hopefully help you increase that range of motion, decrease the pain. And then the other thing is if you're an overhead athlete, tennis, volleyball, baseball, this is a great primer or a great warm-up for that shoulder before you jump into those activities. So looking at that, I've got a little mini band here, and you can pick these guys up anywhere. Go back and look at many of the videos. We discuss where to get them, how to get them, and use them for a lot of things. So really quick, what we want to look at is really two isometric holds in the same fashion. But just hand placement, all that's going to change for those two. And then the last one is another primer for chest pressing and push-up and those type of activities. So what we're going to do is hold against that resistance for 5 to 10 seconds, do 10 or so reps with these activities. But the important thing for all of these is to make sure those shoulder blades are retracted and depressed. So you want those shoulder blades squeezing together back there and pulled into the back pocket. I like saying pulling those shoulder blades down into those back pockets. Don't do the activities and get a little increased lordosis back here. Tummy is nice and tight, and you want to pull the shoulder blades back and down. So shoulder blades will be back and down for all three of these. So looking at that really quick is all we're going to do is put that band on the hands. Thumbs are up, and then all we're going to do is pull out against that band. You're going to hold for about 5 to 10 seconds and then relax. 5 to 10 seconds and then relax. So that's all there is to that activity. The second one we're going to do, same fashion. We're going to pull out against that band, but I like to do it with thumbs out, palms are up, shoulder blades down, squeeze back, and pull out. And relax and pull out. Again, not trying to get too much lordosis down there. Nice and tall, pulling out, and relax. From the back, shoulder blades will pull together and down, really activating that posterior shoulder, those lats, really getting everything working back there in that posterior shoulder. So for those are the first two. For the third one, it's going to look like a push-up, but again, really focusing on the retraction of those shoulder blades and the depression of those shoulder blades. So we're going to put the band on around the wrists, and then it's just going to kind of look like a push-up. You're going to retract and squeeze those shoulder blades down to the floor. So down, back, and down. So here, just like a push-up or a chest press, really retracting those shoulder blades from the back. Shoulder blades are retracted, and I'm pulling them down. So you're going to do that guy and hold and relax. Again, these are great primers before you jump into upper body activity, lifting, any type of sport, again, overhead. And again, you may want to check that range of motion that you have, and you've got a little pain there, in kind of that flexion position of that shoulder, internal, external rotation, if you've got some pain there. Check that motion, do all three of these, and then come back and look at it, and I guarantee you'll at least increase that range of motion a little bit and decrease some of that pain. Now, some of that stuff may come back depending upon your activity, but you will get better range of motion out of that shoulder because you're kind of pre-fatiguing those muscles, those antagonistic muscles that really want to fight as you try to increase that range of motion through some pain, or if you just have decreased mobility or lack of range in that shoulder. So really trying to fatigue those guys and then going through that motion, waking them up, getting that blood flow there. Neurologically, they just kind of say, okay, I'm just going to let you do that just because you've done it in a fashion to where you haven't really stressed it and caused more pain. So try those guys, check back, look at all those videos on YouTube, look back at all those videos on Facebook. We've got a lot of information there. Again, just looking at the shoulder this week, a little mini band work, muscle energy techniques, isometric holds. So check it out. Let me know what you think.